who collaborated with Mekathlon, welcome you, and we are really thankful that you are here to spectate today's event, wherein children from our school as well as from different schools have come over here to showcase their talents in STEM, maths, science and robotics. So it is it's a great opportunity that Mekathlon has given to our kids so that they could do something in the long run. Now I would request Sir to talk about Mekathlon. We also have our zonal business head, Mr. Pranay Madas. And Sir, please, you have to talk about it.
Okay. Good afternoon everyone, thanks for coming here. So this event, Mekathlon, is an international science and robotics competition which we are hosting across 6 cities in India, and the grand finale will happen in Bangalore. We are expecting to get some other countries participants also, which includes participants from Sri Lanka, Malaysia and Nepal as of now when I am talking. This competition is solely based on how we can promote STEM learning in school education system as rated by CBSE before, and also as incorporated by the other institutions also, be it non-government or government institutions. What we are trying to achieve through this is a very simple aspect. Can we teach STEM, which is science, technology, engineering and math, in a way that it was not taught before, and it is more practical and more skill oriented rather than just the bookish knowledge. So what you see today in this place is part of a fusion of two things, science and robotics. So robotics is generally technology and engineering mostly. When you talk of science, you talk of just the idea that can you learn F is equal to ma, or can you learn some formula and can you just make an equation solve. I put value of A, acceleration, I can find force by putting mass. But what can you really find in the way, can you make real life systems through it? So when we are talking of this, we are talking of sustainable development goals, the SDG what we call it. Now when we say SDG, we are trying to teach students how you can do different things with the current situation that we are in. Be it the global pollution level, both in air and water, or be it the level of way we are treating nature and economical development in a sustainable way or not. They have to apply their brain and come up with new ideas. You can't expect someone to now say only making a hydroelectric power will work, because you don't have that much of space left to generate more power for hydroelectric. You have to come up with new ways to generate. So new wind farms are coming up in more places. A lot of new energy is being explored, be it nuclear in a more sustainable and a safer way or something else. When we are trying to talk of robotics, we are going even beyond. Everyone in this room has done a simple calculation on current and power to calculate their home rent of the electricity. Everyone does it. But do you know how much current actually passes through something so that it moves very easily? How actually an EV work? Everyone is talking of electrical vehicles. But are you teaching that in school or not? So when you see one of the competition called Racer Robo, what we are trying to teach, can you put a battery, a motor and a wheel, and can you pass through different obstacles? What we are trying to do through that is a very simple aspect. Do you understand the way a motor works? Do you understand RPM? Do you understand the current ratio? Do you understand torque? Do you understand force? You are learning in the book, but are you learning it in a real way, in a real motor, and you are seeing, oh, if I put more current, more torque, I can lift more things. Are you understanding that through a real practical solution? When we are talking of something called as robotics called fastest line followers, we are talking of sensors, very higher grade sensors. Everyone knows I can take a remote and I can switch on a TV. I can switch on AC, which is simple infrared signal you are sending. But can you really control the robot through the same technology and follow a straight line? The same way the self-driving cars and the robots are now being discovered, and the auto cars are coming up, the automatic taxis are coming up. They are using very high class status of sensors, using every single technology available. This whole Mekathlon is to bring that part of kid knowledge. Do you understand the sensor knowledge? Do you understand the microcontroller knowledge? Do you understand the real technical aspect, and build something very substantial in such an age which was only from 8 years to 17 years. We are expecting a college, 11, 12 graders to make this. This is what the trying to experience with us. In science, we are participating in quiz to see, are you up to the same knowledge? Are you learning the same thing and you're remembering the same stuff? Not in a memory way, but in a more logical way. If I twist the question, do you understand the question? Are you logically thinking, critically thinking? This is what the competition is. And so we are already with Commonwealth Association for Youth Council, which is why we are doing this international competition with the help of them also. Okay? And since Orchids is our venue partner and we are doing this in Orchids campus, this space has given us an extra advantage to give this. You see this campus and we find every space is available for us to easily conduct. These kinds of things what we are trying to achieve through collaborating with the schools, more schools, and the schools like Orchids helping us to actually develop these things into students' mindset. Okay, this is what it is all about. Thanks.
Ma'am, this is a windmill project. Yeah? It displays how the use of windmill is effective to create energy. And now, after we turn on this windmill,
these rocks perform seawater electrolysis in the water and separates the site from the ponds.
1 minute.
It will not decrease and this can save water starvation. Thank you.
Ma'am, just hold on. Ma'am, 1 minute. In the real life, our curriculum has been always focused on application, conceptual clarity and application, and opportunities like Mechathon. We partnered with Mechathon for an international level competition, basically focusing on robotics and science projects. So here एक opportunity देता है students के लिए अपना talent और skill exhibit करने के लिए, and it also about how they understand the concepts and they are capable of applying it in real life. जो आप मॉडल्स देखेंगे और जो रोबोटिक्स या साइंस के मॉडल्स देखेंगे, इट्स ऑल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट्स दैट दे लर्न. एज इज नॉट एक्चुअली द बार. जो आप बड़े होने के बाद when they actually work, whatever they apply, they are actually applying those same concepts and bringing the applications to the forefront at a very young age. So Orchid has grown to more than 100 plus branches in India right now. And this has been our forte. We have been pioneering on a lot of new initiatives. And Mechathon is a platform not just for the Orchid students, but even non-Orchid students who are already registered. And this is a novel and first of a kind competition conducted in India. I see a lot of familiar faces. So earlier we were met for Go Cosmos, which was based on astronomy. Now it's on the science and robotics theme. So one thing I can promise, we are here to revolutionize the way the education is being taken up in India, and I am sure that students as well as parents and the society on the whole will definitely get benefited from this. अगर आपके questions हैं, please we'll open it for the question and answer session now.
Everyone, I'm Riya Banerjee, the principal here of Orchids International School, South City 1.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Pranay. I'm the business head for Nogzoo.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jimmy Ahuja, and I'm the head of STEM. Thank you.
today was Mechathon, and over here we made projects. We even participated in the quiz battle, which was Pan-India, so schools from Pan-India had done. And I participated in the quiz battle where questions related to science were asked. So that was like a kind of rushed one. So there was a buzzer, we had to press it. The first one to answer gets the most points. Then was a Nova project based competition as well, where we had to create a project on robotics or science. So I made for science, and my project was basically about that how do we manage the traffic around our city. So that was a working model which I created. Even many of my friends worked upon their different projects. So I'm very grateful that I'm getting to expose, like I'm getting learn about so many different things in my curriculum, along with robotics, which is one of my personal. Like I'm very interested in robotics, like how does everything happen, this and this. Like interesting questions come up and frame in my mind. So that's what I learned in Mechathon, and I am continuing to learn.
How can you do this for focus?
This
Subject.
subject, this subject I've chosen basic.
Mathematical tool.
Huh?
traffic control.
Talk about your project. What made you choose the traffic control?
Yes. This made me choose because in India I've been observing that people are breaking the traffic rules. When they observe that there are no cameras nearby or the security is not there, they're breaking the traffic rules. So to prevent that, I need my model because that model is a kind of where even if a person tries to break it, he won't be able to. Like there's an option for him or her to break that traffic rule. He'll have to follow the lights. And according to that, the traffic will be nicely managed for the better functioning of our country.
हमने जब पढ़ाई की थी हमने क्यों किया? So that is getting inculcated through our these events. Right from grade 1 onwards, we have robotics. Okay, so step by step बच्चों को ये सिखाया जाता है कि कैसे how robotics is being used in our daily life. Okay, how coding is being done. So the child will get the opportunity in the long run to inculcate and use all those concepts in their daily life. So basic idea यही है और कुछ नहीं. और जैसे करिकुलम की बात करें हम बच्चों को एक्सपोजर देते हैं सभी एरियाज में, दैट इज साइंस, मैथ्स, theatre, music, dance, everything they are given exposure. But today's event is basically based on the
You
science.
mentioned AI, you apply to AI, artificial intelligence,
मशीन लर्निंग और एआई भी हम प्लान करेंगे.
प्लान करें.
हमारी एस्ट्रोनॉमी हमारा एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है, उस पर भी काम कर रहे हैं जहाँ पर हम बच्चों को एस्ट्रोनॉमी के बारे में करिकुलम में ला रहे हैं, बिकॉज दैट इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट.
अगर आप ऑब्जर्व करेंगे हम लास्ट 3 साल में हम काफ़ी सारे नए सब्जेक्ट्स इंट्रोड्यूस कर चुके हैं अपने करिकुलम में और मोस्ट ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट्स हैव बीन फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन स्कूल एजुकेशन. When the idea is good, it is free to be copied by everyone, and that is fine. As long as the students benefit, it's absolutely. Social media publicity on this, and there has been on-field publicity on this. We were reached out to societies on the whole, on the residential areas, even the marketplaces where we distributed and publicized. So it was not about school specific.
We have, so it depends on two different based on different.
So actually, it was all open for everyone as a
Different things are
and there were many schools. Okay, few of the participants were also from NGO. There are schools which are non-profitable organizations that are running. So some of the they have also.
So in Chennai we have seen many schools which are just like Vidyasagar school kind of schools which are very nominal fees and are very, so you can't say like completely government, but a very normal school that you find which are relevant to the same government fee structure, but they have participated. And there are different schools also.
And the
which are
fee is also very nominal. It's 300 rupees. It's not a very huge amount that Medicare is charging for it. The registration amount is also very nominal.
Just to add to ma'am and Jimmy, ये